Smell that, people. Smell that. It's a Monday. It's a holiday. It's a new week. It's a beautiful week. It's a beautiful week. And all of you who have today off because of the holiday, more power to you. I wish in America that when a holiday comes, that everybody gets it off, not just the state, not just the federal government. I wish everybody has it off. And just in case you didn't know, if today's a holiday, today is called Juneteenth. It is the day in, let me get the year right. In 1863, Abraham Lincoln declared the end of slavery with the immaculate, whatever. I can't say those words. It's where he realized we're all one people. And we are all one people. It's hard to imagine on this planet Earth that there was even slavery. Even to this day, there's countries that still do slavery, and it just doesn't make sense. We should all love each other. We should all love each other. There shouldn't be borders. Seriously, we shouldn't have a border to Mexico. We shouldn't have a border to Canada. We shouldn't have United Kingdom. You shouldn't have borders. Everybody should be one. We should all help our neighbors. That's what this world's about. If everybody would just help one person out, today, help out one person today if you can. Doesn't matter who it is. Doesn't matter the color of the skin. If you don't like your neighbors for some reason, today, let's like our neighbors. Let's like even the people that we don't like, that we know that don't deserve our likings. Today, let it go. Because we all should be friends. I wish, we do have some world holidays. I guess Christmas is like a world holiday, and there might be some other ones, but we really, truly need a world holiday where everybody in the whole world has it off. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody has it off. Where we can get away from everything and just do what we want. Research, talk to your friends, and I hope that the people that have to work today, you are getting holiday pay. Unfortunately, in the United States, companies only have to recognize a few holidays. They don't have to recognize all the holidays, and I think that's shameful. I think that's shameful. I think everybody should be able to celebrate a holiday. So even if you're forced to work, you're getting holiday pay. I really wish, I truly wish we can all just get paid for today, holiday off, and just enjoy. So guys, if you do one thing today, love somebody today. Reach out. It's sad to think what kind of holiday today is, that there were even slavery and there's still slavery in the world, and there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be none. When are we ever as a world, not as a country, as a world, just get along? No more borders, no more nothing. We want to be such, oh man. Sometimes I wish an alien ship do come down and pick me up, because we're just hurting ourselves. So guys, it's a Monday. Let's start off this week with a bang. I got a couple news premieres I'm going to be doing this week that I think everything's going to be exciting. I'm wearing one of my Paranormal Highway shirts. I love it. I love the color. I got my cup coming in tomorrow. And, do I wish the picture was a little bigger? But the thing is, when you go too big, you lose the resolution of the color. And I love the resolution of the color. So I love my shirt. And I think the shirt, if you have this shirt, you don't even have to say it's from a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Paranormal Highway speaks for itself. And I do have a Teespring store. It's in the description. It's in there. If you guys like it, get yourself a cup. My cup's kind of cool. My cup's going to have a bar instead of a circle. And I can't wait till that comes in tomorrow. So a lot of good, exciting things. And later in the middle of the show, I got something very, very exciting that's going to be premiere this week. Maybe a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'll tell you more about it when we get in the middle of the show. It's exciting. For me, it is exciting. It's very exciting. So stick around to hear. I'll probably do it right before the UFO section. If more people come in, I know it's a holiday. A lot of people are on vacation. There's graduations. So I don't expect to see a big crowd. But in the middle of the show, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys my big, cool, fun announcement of a premiere that I'm doing this week. It's gonna be exciting. You're gonna want to stick around for it. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. It's something was never done on this show before. It's going to be something very, very cool. But beyond that, guys, we're here to learn some cryptids. Let's go check this out. All right. Oh, guys, hold on a second. I want to hold on. Give me 1 second. I want to tomorrow. I got to show this tomorrow. Oh, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's the 20th. How come? Let me see here. Horror film director. Oh, scheduled for the 23rd. Scheduled for the 23rd. This Thursday. I'm sorry about this. I got a question for Spooky. Hey, Spooky, I see that you guys have a show on Thursday. Do you not have a show tomorrow on the Chad Smith broadcast? I see one for Thursday, and the reason I'm asking, because this Thursday they got a guy named Nate Thompson coming on their channel. Okay, and this guy is Nate Thompson is a horror film director. Proud father in Horror Town, visionary. He is currently working on building a year-round town of horrors in Irish Hills. This guy is an Irish horror director. And so as soon as I seen that, I sent an email to Chad Smith and said, hey, dude, Chad, I need to come on to the show at 7 a.m. I want to be on the show with the horror director because I love horror directors. I love to get into their minds, the visionary on how, as far as I know, we are having a show tomorrow. Okay, perfect. Because I just did not see it. I just did not see it on the cover page. The only upcoming that I see is for Thursday, and I know for sure that I'm jumping on this one because man, people. I love horror directors. I want to get in their heads and all that. But beyond that, I put the link for that show. I'm going to be on that from 7 a.m. I love directors. I'd love to hear their stories. All right, the first story we're going to watch today is called "The Lost Tapes of the White River Monster." All right, so this is the White River Monster. So let's take it a little bit and let's learn something here. The White River Monster.
Lost Tapes, White River Monster. Far more than just a regional legend, some even claim the White River Monster might have affected the Civil War. At that time, the White River was a major transportation route, and according to local lore, the monster was believed to be responsible for overturning a Confederate munitions boat.
In July of 1971, you had the Richardson Odie report. They described this creature coming up underneath their boat and them feeling like this creature was out to attack them.
It lifted their boat out of the water, so apparently they were riding on the back of this creature the size of a railroad boxcar.
White River Monster seems to show all of the characteristics of a more mammal-type creature with maybe some out-of-place alligators thrown in too.
Some of the sightings say that this animal had a rough-looking hide that appeared to be peeling. Dr. Roy Mackle wrote extensively about the White River Monster and concluded that probably a rogue male elephant seal had come up from the Gulf of Mexico and had made its way up to the town of Newport in the bend in the White River. You probably don't want to be in close contact with a bull elephant seal capable of lifting 2 men in a boat out of the water.
Alligators, of course, we know do cause fatalities, and they do have a lot of characteristics we see in the White River Monster.
There have been similar reports of crocodilians after civil wars where lots of bodies get dumped into rivers, that these animals become more accustomed to eating human remains, and supposedly this is correlated with an increase in the number of attacks.
People are much better off not knowing what things are swimming around in the rivers and lakes.
All right, so what do you guys think of the White River Monster? All right, now you guys should research about the White River Monster. It's very interesting stories, and it's something cool to check into it. And knowing the fact, not knowing, I mean, we don't know for sure, but just the thought of the White River Monster could have changed the Civil War. Kind of interesting, right? That's kind of an interesting little folklore history right there. You know, did it affect it? I don't know. You know, I don't see why not. I mean, I don't see why not. You know? And so, guys, this next video is kind of cool. This next video is 3 short stories from Bigfoot Anon. Bigfoot Anon. I took 3 of his short stories and I put it on one video. And I categorized the names of each video. Connor has a fantastic channel. And if somebody in the chat can put Bigfoot Anon's link in the chat, I appreciate it. Connor is a great storyteller. He is very gifted. You guys know this. I know this. And this is 3 short stories that I put together. You know, they're all different kind of stories. So take a chance. Man, my voice is kind of weird today. I wonder if I'm getting sick. Nah, I can't get sick. I'm not going to allow myself to get sick. Hell no. Here we go. 9 foot tall.
In July 2007, right here on Highway 22 in Weewa, Florida, a woman and her mother witnessed a cat man that was 9 foot to 11 feet tall when it finally stood on 2 legs. They saw it approach from the right side of the road through the tall reed grass, and all they could see is its rear end. And then within moments, it jumped up front of them right here in the center of the road. Then it stood up on 2 legs and just pondered. It disappeared a couple minutes later. The elderly woman said she thought it was going to eat her alive, and the driver was just wondering what it was. I'm going to go check it out.
This next one is Unsolved Mystery of Little Miss Panic Sodi. Man. Oh shit. Panasodi. All right. I'm not gonna try to read it. All right. You guys all know that just certain words that I have problems with saying. It is what it is. And remember, I got an announcement about a premiere I'm gonna be doing this week, and I'll say after the paranormal videos. So if you're here, stick around. God damn it. Where the fuck are you gonna go anyway, right? It's a fucking holiday. You should be listening to me. Because we're all friends. We're all open-minded. We're here having a good time, good vibes, good. Drink coffee. I don't care. I'm drinking coffee. You guys want to drink a little shot of Irish whiskey? Drink a little shot of Irish whiskey. Orange juice? I don't care. Enjoy yourselves. Kick back. Because, man, we get stories from Connor here. Connor's not even here, but Connor's here. Connor's here.
We are on I-75 in Lake Panasoffkee, where in 1971, Little Miss Lake Panasoffkee was discovered by two hitchhikers. They found her halfway submerged in the water. It's believed that she was tossed over the bridge. Sadly, she was found with a size 36 belt around her neck. That is probably how she was killed. Her killer and her body, her name, her alias, has never been discovered. One of the most mysterious cases to ever exist.
And guys, think about that. How does that Connor man know all this stuff, right? My God, it's so impressive of him just learning this stuff. It's just awesome. His next little short story is the woman who was buried alive, apparently twice.
Hey y'all, it's Connor from Bigfoot Anonymous. I'm here in Chipley, Florida at the Glenwood Cemetery, telling you guys about the story of Mary Nepper. She has actually been buried twice. The very first time in the 1800s, they buried her, and then a night later, there were grave robbers. And while they broke into her grave, she sat up. How chilling must that have been? But at least she got a second chance at life. She ended up having 3 children and living for 30 more years. And then she was buried a second time after she passed away.
Wow.
But that's why the graveyard shift exists. They used to have bells that were right next to the grave, and the graveyard keeper would have to sit there and listen to see if anyone was still alive. Wow.
Isn't that weird, people? That to the point of where you have to put bells because for whatever reason you're burying people alive? Isn't that a trip? I mean, I it's like, what kind of medication or something that's knocking them out so much where you think somebody's dead? I mean, it's almost like you want to poke a knife, right? To make sure there's like not fresh blood coming out of somebody before you put them in the ground. It's just so hard to imagine. Of course, nowadays, I mean, we got better toys, equipment to verify that you're dead, right? But it is weird to think about people who are buried alive. Talking about the scariness, right? You're in the coffin, you're underground. If you don't have a bell in that situation, what's going on through your mind? It's so weird just to think of it, right? It's so weird and strange just to think about. And I hope that none of you great people in the chat that you ever have to experience something like that. I mean, I hope that the day that any one of us go, and hopefully that's not soon. Hopefully it's not soon, but at least we'll go in our sleep in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? If you're going to go like that. It's just, and guys, you guys get a chance after the show, go over to Danny's channel. He's caught something freaky. Now go to his channel and check it out. So, guys, we're going to go over to the paranormal. And then after paranormal, I got a little announcement of a cool premiere that I'm doing this week. So you want to stick around a little longer. Okay? All right. Now, this is summer. A lot of people go on vacation. A lot of people travel. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to find some hotels for people to stay in, right? That's supposed to be haunted. So if you're going to be near these areas, why not stay in a haunted hotel for the hell of it? Why not? Take a chance. This is called Ghosts of Children. Past owner, haunted Faust Hotel. This is called the Faust Hotel. So let's check out this hotel. It's supposed to be haunted, scary. So if you next time you're going on that road trip on the Paranormal Highway, check yourself into a haunted hotel. All right? All right.
Good morning and welcome back. A hotel that was once on a list for most endangered buildings in Texas. It sits less than an hour away from San Antonio. We were talking about the Magnolia Hotel right there in Seguin.
I love this. It's jam-packed with history, and people are known to have paranormal encounters there. Ooh. This Halloween season, GMSA producer Rosalind Jimenez has the latest episode of History Untold.
It was built by the co-founder of Seguin, and he was one of the original Texas Rangers.
The Magnolia Hotel in Seguin holds a lot of history. It was originally built as a 2-room log cabin in 1840 by James Campbell, a Texas Ranger who fought for the state's independence. The owners, Aaron and Jim Getty, saying over the years, the hotel expanded and was used in many different ways.
It also became a stagecoach stop, and so when the stagecoach would arrive, the men would come on this side and the women on the other. So
it would remain a stagecoach stop for the next 50 years. Then in 1847, Aaron says 3 rooms were added to the original hotel, and eventually it grew to a 10-room hotel on top with a tavern and restaurant on the bottom.
And this was the tavern, and so the bar would have gone all along the side right here.
And there's much more to this place than just history. Erin saying spirits of the people who passed through there still linger around. She says at times you can hear glasses clinking in the tavern, smell beer, and even hear spurs on the floor. But the Magnolia Hotel is more commonly known for the murder of 12-year-old Emma Vogler. She was struck in the head with a hatchet in the middle of the...
Think about that, guys. You're in a haunted hotel and you smell beer. Wow. That's awesome, right? But isn't that be awesome? You're sitting in your room and you smell beer. And wouldn't you want to go check that out at least? You know, you're smelling the beer, strong you out. That's something that'll get me out, like smelling beer. And I wonder, what kind of beer are they smelling? You know, what flavor of the beer? Is it a dark beer, light beer, Budweiser, Bud Light, Coors? I don't know. You know, what kind of beer do people think you drink in Texas? You know, I don't know. I want to know. I wish I knew what kind of beer. You know, the first thing I would do is if I want to go do an investigation in this place and I know that I smell beer, that means the ghost likes beer. I'm going to ask the ghost, hey, what beer is this? What beer are you guys drinking? They might respond.
The night in New Braunfels after a guest failed to rob a pharmacy and home there. After killing her, the man rode his horse back to Seguin and calmly crawled into bed, not confessing to the murder until he was dying. But despite this and many other incidents at the hotel, Jim says,
nothing crazy. It's a fun place. It's a good place to come relax.
Yeah.
Spend the weekend in Seguin, and it's just a fun house to be in.
Rosalind Jimenez, KSAT 12 News.
So here's the thing. Guests can book a night there throughout the year and investigate on their own, as well as a guided tour during the day. Just want to visit the hotel. There's going to be a free open house today, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay. So if you guys in that neighborhood, if you're going to stay somewhere, why not stay in a haunted hotel? That would be sweet. Now, here's a small little clip of in that children's room that they caused some haunting. So check this out. This is only like 14 seconds. But check this out. In the same room, in the same hotel, this is the children's room. See that? Same hotel. Oh, wouldn't that be sweet to see that out in the open? Oh, and you see a black shadow. Did you guys see that? You see that black shadow? Here, let me go back. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, okay. So guys. When the ball rolls to the chair, by that door, what you see right there in that table, you will see a black shadow coming from that opening into it. So watch it again. Watch when that ball rolls and you can see a black shadow. So this is in that hotel. So let's check it out again. Isn't that cool? That is cool. Now that's supposedly at this hotel. Now, can I verify that's real? Of course not. I can't verify, but it is cool. That is pretty awesome. So if I get Discovery Plus, get off your fucking ass and send a real team to go investigate. I want to stay in that room. That room. I don't care that's a children's bed. I'll sleep in the goddamn children's bed. Get to smell some beer. Watch a ghost. I don't know, kid ghost. I don't know. I think that'll be awesome. So now I made a mistake. Like I said, the first video. Now this first video that is the ghost of children's past owner haunt Faust Hotel. So this one is the Faust Hotel. I mixed it up. I apologize. Rookie mistake.
It is 12 minutes after 6 on your Monday morning. Ghost stories at the Faust Hotel have spread around New Braunfels for many years.
Employees who work at the hotel and guests have all shared their spooky tales.
Our Eric Hernandez and digital journalist Adrian Garcia find out if some of those stories are true.
Historic Faust Hotel can be the perfect place to stay when visiting New Braunfels, but guests may have to share their rooms with the ghosts who haunt it. Workers with the Faust Hotel tell us for years they have heard stories or witnessed things inside.
Guests that stay here all the time that say they wake up in the middle of the night and they feel something or they've seen something.
I would always just say out to myself, like, all right, I'm doing my own thing here. Don't mess with me. I don't mess with you. We're keeping this place going for you. You know, you got somewhere to be, so just please don't mess with me.
Along with San Antonio Paranormal Investigations, we went floor to floor looking for cold spots, apparitions, or voices.
A lot of activity reported here on the second floor, especially between room 215 and 217, where guests have said they've heard kids playing in the middle of the night. When they ask the front desk, they tell them at the time no kids were staying on this floor.
There is said to be an 8-year-old little girl that lives on the second floor. You can hear her running up and down the hallway and giggling in the middle of the night.
We did an EVP session in room 217 to see if there were any children around. At one point, the tools used by the investigators went off, indicating someone was in the room with us.
Go up to 1.0.
1.2! Very good, children! Also, at the end of the session, voices were picked up on the audio recorder.
Well, I'm going to end this EVP session, okay?
The ghost of Walter Faust apparently haunts the hotel as well, with several employees seeing his full apparition with the black trench coat and a black hat. The night we were there, he was nowhere to be found. If you do decide to stay at the Faust Hotel, employees want you to know your night may be long, but nothing is ever violent.
They seem to be pretty friendly. They don't mess with you too much.
Erica Fernandez, KSAT 12 News.
All right. So, guys, this week I am going to try to look for haunted hotels across the United States because this is the summer. I mean, it's summer. A lot of people take vacations and they're going on trips. So I'm going to try to find different haunted hotels each day in different states. So if you're going to be traveling in those states, if you're going to stay at a hotel, why not stay at a hotel that's supposed to be haunted? That's my service to you. And guys, look at this shirt. Look at this shirt. My Paranormal Highway shirt that you can get off my Tea Tree site. Now, do I wish the picture could be a little bigger? Well, of course. But the thing is, if I got the picture bigger, you start to lose the color of it. And I love the color. This kind of reminds me of Iron Man. You know, Iron Man's got that circle. Well, my circle is Paranormal Highway. So that's cool. All right, guys. All right. All righty. Got some news. I don't know if this is big news for anybody. I don't know. It is. Well, this week, I can't tell you exactly what day, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I'm going to be premiering. You ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? A 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. A 2D animation. Yes, you heard me right. A 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. It's going to be about 3 minutes. Me and a creator is working on this right now. I'll tell you more about the creators helping me out on this. And what's going to be cool about this 2D animation, this is the creators the first time to do an animation what I want. Or what I want. So it's going to be, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. We're working together. I gave him the storyline of it. And a lot of people donate to channels, right? Donation to channels, they tribute, they become members. And I don't know if you guys have expectations for channels that you donate money to. I don't know. People who support channels. I don't know if you have any expectations. But thing is, I have expectations for myself when people have donate to this channel, having members of this channel. I don't take your money and go to hotels and go spend all this money on food and stuff. People who tribute to the show, I want to give back for entertainment. So in a lot of ways, when somebody tributes to the show, you're tributing to entertainment for yourself. Is it an overlay, a symbol, thanks to you guys that made it possible, and all this? So I took the money that I had and took the rest of the money that was donated to the channel, and I put it into a 2D animation. So it's going to be cool. And, you know, the reason I'm saying I don't know exactly Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because there's some revisions that when we come out with it, you know, if I want some changes in it, it's not a cartoon. It's not going to be like a typical cartoon. It is going to be a 2D animation style. That's what I want. It's a 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. And if you guys enjoy it and love it and like it, I got storylines that I want to do for an episode 2 of a 2D animation or an episode 3. And I was able to do this one thanks to you guys. So it's being worked on now. And I'm going to show you a little preview. It's not a preview. It's a preview of a sketch of me that's going to be in the 2D in the animation. And I want you guys to be honest and take a look at this picture. I showed it. Where is it? Okay, hold on. That is the sketch of me. The guy is designing with the hat, got the glasses. That's going to be in the 2D animation. So I just want to show you guys it's being worked on, and this is that, and I can't wait. You guys might not care for 2D animation. I know, I get it. Everybody has their own cup of tea. Everybody has their own cup of tea. What kind of entertainment that they want, and what I love about this, because the guy who's working with this with me, he's done so many 2D animation, but he hasn't really done a paranormal kind of a 2D animation. So this is something very new for him. So this is kind of a cool adventure. And, you know, I'll let you know more during the week. I'll let you know more in the week what day, because it's being worked on. It won't be complete this week. You know, there is some revisions that, you know, like retakes or whatever you want to call it, and then get ready. And if you guys enjoy it, if everybody has a kick out of it and really like it, you know, good thumbs up, good comments when I premiere this, you know, I will create a storyline for an episode 2. You know, the episode 1, a little hint, is basically the intro of like in the 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. So I'm excited. Is it me, or has your cartoon lost weight? Well, come on, guys. I've been losing a lot of weight. So that picture looks a little slimmer than me. That's good, because I'm going to get there. I'm going to look like that. So I just want to let you guys know that it's going to be out this week. And so my daughter is having this done too, so she can live stream as a character. It is costing her a lot of money. Purgatory, New York, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not cheap. It's not a cheap process. I have put a lot of my own money. I mean, I put a lot of money into this, and I was able to cap it off, because originally this animation is only going to be 2 minutes, and with with the donations that people's given to this channel, I was able to give that to make this from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. So it's not cheap, but if people are entertained by it, I am willing to do more. So only reason I'm saying this is that donation to this channel goes to entertainment. So if nobody wants to donate anymore, you don't have to. Watch this when I premiere it. And if you think it's worth it, if you want to donate so I can create more, then we do it together as a family. All right? So beyond that, guys, let's move on over to some UFO. Alrighty. So this video is the UFO combat Iran 1976. This is the famous story about the UFOs over Iran in 1976. A lot of people in the UFO communities, of course, already know this. Maybe some of you don't know this about the Iran pilots seeing this. If you're not, here's a good story about it. Actually, I got two stories. One's more of a guy speaking about it at a conference, and the second one is like a reanimation of that incident. So hopefully you guys enjoy this.
One of our greatest success stories was getting General Jafari from Iran to DC. It took 3 months of negotiations to get his visa. Jafari was one of 2 Iranian fighter pilots ordered to intercept a UFO hovering over Tehran, Iran in 1976.
The pilot in the first jet lost instrumentation and communication when he got too close to the brilliant object, so he headed back. About 10 minutes later, they scrambled a second jet which I was piloting.
General Jafari scrambled his F-4 Phantom jet to get a closer look. He gave us this Iranian Air Force reenactment film featuring the original witnesses and planes. Even though Jafari's F-4 fighter jet was traveling at the speed of sound, it was nowhere near fast enough.
Imagine, when I was looking here at about 70 miles out, and he jumps all of a sudden 10 degrees to my right. In this angle, 10 degrees, this part which it was traveling becomes about 26.7 miles per moment. I don't say per second, maybe less than a second.
Jafari was flying towards the UFO when a smaller object separated from it and headed right at him. His only instinct was to shoot at it. But that turned out to be a bad idea.
All the instruments were fluctuating with the garbles and the radio, so I was really frightened. So I decided to turn away, and I said, if it comes closer than about 4 miles, I will jump out. So,
having maneuvered away from the object, Jafari's control panel returned to normal, and he regained contact with the tower. Despite the United States government's claim that they have not investigated UFOs since the closing of Project Blue Book in 1969, this Defense Intelligence Agency report, made in 1976, indicates otherwise. It was obtained through the Freedom of Information Act.
So you think the reason why they're not telling us is because they can't trust everyone?
They can't trust, and the second one, maybe as I said, they don't want people to be panic.
I think what he said there was true. One of the main reasons why they're not going to come out with this kind of truth is they don't want anybody to panic. And also, I don't believe that everybody in the government is allowed to look at files anyway. I think only a few, because people get into office in and out. You know, you're not going to tell everybody gets in office, oh yeah, here's the files of UFOs. This is what's real, what's not. You're not going to do that because you don't know what kind of people are coming into office. These people are voted in. It doesn't mean they're great people, that they're all truthful people. It's not. It doesn't. So now this one is more of an animation of kind of that, what happened. Some people like more visionary versus hearing somebody speak about it. If you're that kind of a person, well, here you go.
A number of cases analyzed by the Cometa Group came from military pilots involved in UFO incidents. One of the most dramatic cases occurred in September of 1976, when a Phantom F-4 jet flown by a pilot from the Iranian Royal Air Force attempted to fire a missile at a UFO. In the same instant, the pilot's fire control console and radio went dead. At this point, a smaller craft emerged from the main UFO and circled around the jet. The pilot then took evasive action and power to his controls returned. He escaped unharmed.
So that's more of a vision of what the guy was speaking about, because that was his mission. So it is interesting, right? Now here's a 14-second thing. Only reason I'm showing this because, listen, what I'm going to show you is 100% fake. But there's a reason why I'm showing it. Okay, there's a reason why I'm showing this. You know, there's a reason why I'm showing this. There's a reason. There is a reason. We all know that's fake. But I love the vision of them designing that ship to make this video. And this is the thing. I love Star Wars. You guys all know this. I am enjoying Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Hopefully a lot of you guys are. But I will admit there's a couple of scenes that I don't understand the special effects. I don't understand why Disney are not putting the money into some of the special effects. In the last episode, Darth Vader is bringing down a ship is awesome. It shows the power. It shows it bringing the ship down. But the ship looked like, the graphics look like something out of a video game. And it's so weird to think about seeing people create this, making a video, how more real that looks like on some Disney shows. It's so weird. It's like I heard somebody watching it like, dude, you're making a scene of Vader bringing down a ship that's badass. Can't we at least put more money in the special effects to make the ship doesn't look like a video game? And when I watch videos like this, I'm sure these people who put this together ain't putting a lot of money, and that looks more real than sometimes. So it's just weird. It's just weird, you know. But the thing is, the story always comes first. If the story is good, I could take whatever. It's like if I tell people to watch The Last Starfighter, which is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, the graphics in that does not stand up. It does not stand up. But the story is what's important, and it's a story that makes it good. But it's just weird that a $1 billion corporation can't squeeze out some better graphics, or they're not hiring the right people. It truly, I cannot understand it. It's so weird. But it is what it is. I love the show. But some of the special effects, I don't give a pass to the studio for not. I don't know what it is. Do they not invest the money in the special effects department? I don't know what it is, and I don't understand it too much. But like I said, these people did this probably for the penny of a dollar. That's better than some scenes I see in the Star Wars show. So, and all that. So, all right, guys, it's time to have some fun, to kick back. It's time to do a little Mandela effect.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
And Spooky, I agree with you. I take the good with the bad with all these Star Wars series. At least it's Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, at least we're getting it. At least we're getting it. You know, it's just weird because you watch Stranger Things, the season 4, and every episode over an hour, and the special effects looks great. And you would think of all the Star Wars series, you have the two most iconic characters, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. You would think they would invest more money into the special effects. It's just weird. Just like the scene where Obi-Wan and Anakin doing the sparring, where they didn't bother to de-age. It's just weird that they have the money of all shows. This is your iconic characters. Give these creators, these directors, the money to really blow us out of the water. It's just me, but at least I'm getting it. I'd rather have it than not. But it is weird. It is weird. It is weird. It is weird. Stranger Things is just so that just season 4 was so perfect, so freaking awesome. I take my hat off to what they're doing. All right, I took 2 video clips of my friend. Maybe it's Mandela. She has an interesting about helicopters phenomenon where when they're in the sand, it sparks. It sparks with flames and vultures circling. And I took both videos and put it together. And the thing is about this, she's not claiming these are truly Mandela effects, but she's never seen these before. So she's just asking people, is this a Mandela effect for you? So that's what I love about maybe it's Mandela is she doesn't pressure, she doesn't push, she doesn't say this is what it is. She leaves it up to you. She thought it was interesting, and I thought it was cool. So check it out. And you know what's weird, guys? Before we talk about what is so weird is I still see it with so many communities. It's so weird. Anytime somebody puts something out on the word Mandela effect, it seems like, I don't know what it is. There is such a hatred for this phenomenon versus Bigfoot, versus UFOs, versus paranormal. As soon as you bring up the word Mandela effect, it's such a weird hatred that people kick it, laugh at it, make fun of it, of all communities. It's so weird. I just don't get it. You know, if you're open-minded, you're open-minded. Be open-minded. Nobody is saying any of this is 100% fact true. We don't know. Is there explanations for some of this stuff? Of course there are. Are they not? Of course there's not. But they're just have fun with it, people. Have fun. There's no reason to be so angry. I still see it. It's just, for the life of me, I don't understand the hatred for the Mandela effect. And if you're a person who believes in the Bible, you believe in, that means you must believe in reincarnation, resurrection, rise, and magic and mysteries. If you believe in that, why can't you believe that some of this stuff could be a true phenomenon? Still to this day, I don't understand the hatred. But who cares? Let's have fun. Take a look at it.
Hey, so I wanted to talk about this real quick, the Cobb Etchells effect. And Callie sent this to me in a video, and you know, it's really weird. I've never seen it before. So I don't spend my time around helicopters, and I'm definitely not in the desert. But apparently when helicopters land in a sandy area like this, the sand is prevalent enough in the air to hit the blades, and it makes kind of like a spark. Kind of like if your muffler is dragging under the car. I just think it's fascinating. I don't know if it's a Mandela effect or not, but, you know, new phenomenons are popping up.
You hear what she said? She doesn't know it's a Mandela effect now. So she's not pushing anything onto this. And I saw people went after her like, you're crazy. Hold on. She didn't say it was a true effect. This was new to her. And she wants to share it. So instead of hating on something, listen to what the person is saying and then just have fun. You know, static energy. Yeah. Yeah. But some people didn't know that something like this can cause that kind of a static energy. And there's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. You know, and there's no reason to get out of shape over anything. People got to relax. Drink some coffee. I don't know. Drink some water. A shot of whiskey if it helps you. I don't know. Do something to relax, people. Here we go.
All the time, so I'm just curious to see if you guys have ever seen this or heard about it. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and God bless.
Beautiful, isn't it? I wonder, you know, I'm looking at that. I wonder if there could ever be so much static electricity, can that almost like blow up the helicopter, like enough static electricity to do something to the wiring and do something to the ship flying up there, like all the boards, all the power goes out. Could that happen, or has it happened? So I'm curious. You know, this is interesting. Now here's the birds.
So I don't really want to believe this one, but apparently vultures don't circle stuff that's dying. They don't wait around patiently for something to die, even though I really thought that they did. Apparently it's just a movie trope. It's all a myth. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless.
Look at those vultures. They've all stopped their activity. Gathering around just to have their next meal here with me.
Oh man, that song's so good, huh? Let's hear it again. Let's hear that song again.
They're gathering around just to have their next meal here with me.
I love that. I love that. It's kind of weird, right? Because we were not taught, but you think of these kind of birds flying around waiting for something to die, but apparently they don't. They don't go there until the thing is dead. So that is interesting. That is very, very, very interesting. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it so much.
Hey, so I wanted to talk.
Let's all dance, people.
What do you guys think? Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless.
Look at those vultures, they've all stopped their activity. They're gathering around just to have their next meal here with me.
All right, I love that, man. You got to have a good time, people. You got to have a good time, right? Once you stop having a good time in life, what are you living for, right? If you're a hardcore researcher, you can still have a good time researching. And I think that's a lot. And it does backfire. There's a lot of reason why certain channels or certain communities don't, I hate to say it. They don't like me because I like to have a good time. They think that you got to be serious all the time. You got to be 100% serious. You got to do a show dark. How was that Bigfoot? How is that creature? Nah, I can't do that. I got to have a good time. And I told you guys, starting this week, I'm going to be doing my own investigation stuff. I'm going out in the roads, out in the streets, This Wednesday, my daughter's going to be my camera person. I'm going to be investigating the Maui Island incident in Des Moines first. And then I'm planning on maybe during the week, at the next week, I'm going to take my daughter. We're going to go visit the graveyard of Jimi Hendrix, because Jimi Hendrix, Bruce Lee, and Brandon Lee are all buried in the same cemetery. We're going to go there. We're going to see if we can speak to these people. If they're going to speak to somebody, they're going to speak to somebody who's fun, right? Not somebody who's serious all the time. It's going to be fun. So guys, so if this is your first time, if somebody just pops in, I'll make this last announcement again. This week, I will be premiering a 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. Maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The 2D animation is getting close to be done with some revisions. And that picture is the guy who's designing me with the cowboy hat, with the glasses. This is the starting process. So you can see that it's going to be a 3-minute 2D animation of the Paranormal Highway. And if you guys enjoy it, if you like it, I have plans for an episode 2 and episode 3. I have a whole vision of these cute little, it's not a cartoon, like a full cartoon you think of The Simpsons. It's a 2D animation. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. And because of my sponsors and people who donated to the channel, I was able to gather enough money, because it's not cheap to do a 2D animation, to get one together, to get it ready and out to the world. And I can't wait to show this. And like I said, I can't give you exact day when the premiere is going to be, because we got to finish it. It's going to be finished. But I just want to show you a little start of a diagram he drew of me. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be cool. And I really hope I'll have more announcements when we get close to this 2D animation. I know some of you are like, Eric, the 2D animation. We've seen these all the time. Yeah, but this is Paranormal Highway, god damn it. So get off your fucking ass and just enjoy it. We're going to have fun. We're going to have electricity. It's going to be great. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be fun. And if you like it, there's going to be an episode 2, 3, 4, but one step at a time. Because I might play it and everybody thinks it's shit. And then I learn it's wasting my time. It's wasting my money. I don't think it is. And like I said, when people donate, become members of this channel, this is where the money goes. I'm not taking people's money and going to a hotel and buying food. Every dollar and cent that gets into the show goes into the show. You see it with the overlays. You see it with the symbol and all that. And you're going to see it with the 2D animation. I'll let you know more. So guys, come back tomorrow. Get in that car. Get in that vehicle. Take a trip. Travel. Have a good time. Get on that highway. Travel down that highway. You never know what you will see or find on the Paranormal Highway.